What's going on, you guys? AJ Tucker here with AJ Self Defense, and today I want to talk about a situation that went down October 12th, 2021. So Officer Rush was in a briefing when Lee grabbed him by the neck without warning to demonstrate an unconventional neck restraint. Rush said that Lee broke parts of his neck, which required surgery. Now I want to talk about this for a little bit from a self-defense standpoint. Whenever you're a police officer, it's been a big deal, especially these last 2 years. Like the George Floyd incident, that sparked a lot of extra training for police officers. Not everywhere, but in some scenarios where a lot of police officers are going into different type of restraint training, especially with a strong jiu-jitsu foundation. So I know like the Gracies are everywhere right now doing their jiu-jitsu. And so it's a big thing like, hey, how do we detain somebody without hurting this person? First, without catching a lawsuit, but also how do we keep everybody safe? How do we keep from hurting him, and how do we keep from hurting others? And so I would say if you broke somebody's neck with this neck restraint, even a fellow officer, it's probably not a great thing to use whenever you're out on the street. There's ways where you can just put somebody down without hurting them whatsoever. But the thing is, whenever you're in training, you should respect your training partners. That's a big thing in training. So my main discipline is jiu-jitsu. I've been in it for over 15 years. Got my black belt 7 years ago. And the thing is, you always get that one person that's full of piss and vinegar and they don't respect their partners, and you can get hurt. Even if the person is not that good, they will hurt you. They will do different holds. There's some holds that you just don't do while you're training. There's ways, like if you get some type of crossface, if you do jiu-jitsu, you know what I'm talking about. You can make a crossface real nasty, or you can do it in a controlled manner whenever you're taking somebody down, or if you're going to get somebody that's smaller than you, there's ways that you can control it. If you want to be an asshole about it, you can really put the hurt on somebody without injuring them, or you can even injure that person. And so in this case, they weren't even training. He walked in the door and he puts the man on the ground in an unconventional neck restraint. I wonder what it is. I wonder if it was the full Nelson, or did he put him in some type of a neck crank? I'm thinking it was a neck crank or a full Nelson, and he took him all the way to the ground with it if he broke pieces of his spine. That is ridiculous, man. I'd be so mad at that person. But I wonder what's going to come out of it. Man, respect your partners, respect your training partners. That's all I got for this one. I'll see you on the next one.